Hey everybody, I'm KevinLyons from Too High Mcfly Productions.
And I'm Agostino Zoida.
And this is where we get drunk and talk about movies that I forced him to watch.
This is THM on the rocks.
This week we're talking about a controversial movie, Fantastic Four.
Unfortunately.
This movie was just hyped to the max. It was the worst piece of shit movie that has ever been made, and that made me excited. Oh my god, I have to watch this movie that everybody hates. I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, and then he forced me to watch it.
I forced him to watch it.
Which I did not want to. I went into the movie with two different opinions. I went in thinking what everybody else thought and what I heard everybody else say, this movie was awful. But on the other hand, Kevin was like, it's not as bad as everybody says, it's actually kind of awesome.
I wouldn't really say awesome. Like, I liked it. I can understand why people thought it was a bad movie. And I also don't have any emotional attachment to the Fantastic Four franchise.
Yeah, that's the thing. I could care less. You could have done anything with it. You could have made it all female cast and I wouldn't have given a fuck.
That video's coming later. Let's go down into what this movie was, all right? It was a darker interpretation of the cartoon movie. I call it the cartoon movie of Fantastic Four, the first ones that were done. It had a little bit more of an edgier feel, almost like a Dark Knight type of feel, and I liked it. But then as the movie progressed, you could see it was all focused on like the backstory, and then the last like 10 minutes was just like, fuck it, man, just shove as much action and don't even make it great. I don't care. Just like we have to finish it because it's opening up next week.
It kind of did seem that way.
The main action scenes at the end, it felt like they were just like test scenes, like rehearsals. You had Miles Teller, Victor, no, don't do that.
No, but in the beginning, you know what it reminded me of?
What's that?
It reminded me of maybe a 90s Spielberg movie with the kids in the junkyard, but with today's technology.
It wanted to be a 90s B action blockbuster movie. Like it
I don't think it wanted to be.
No, well, that's what it was.
So you're giving me mixed signals.
I am.
Did you like it?
I did
like it. Did you not like it?
I liked it, but I don't think it was an awesome movie.
The best part of the movie is kids, the relationships growing, and people meeting each other,
That's what I
learning
liked.
about all the characters. It's way better than any of the battle scenes. It gets a little too fake and odd and weird and corny for me towards the end.
Yeah. Augustino, what are the things that you liked about the movie?
I thought we just did that.
That's right.
That was the part of me liking
all
the movie.
All right.
That's as much as I liked it. No, I liked it. Like I said, I like the kids. I like learning about the stories. I love this actor. Forgive me for getting
Miles
his name.
Teller.
Miles Teller is...
Which character?
He has a scar on his face. This guy. The guy that's in the drummer movie.
Oh, Miles Teller.
That's Miles Teller, yes.
He
I
played
love
Mr.
him.
Fantastic.
I love his character. And so I like him. I like all the kids. I like when they're real people.
Before you saw this movie,
Okay.
what did you know about Fantastic Four?
The fire guy. So that's what I knew about it. Just the superheroes, the four of them, their powers. About Silver Surfer. That's
it. That's about it.
That's about it.
And you still enjoyed the movie?
I enjoyed the movie.
Okay.
See, I'm not one of those people that I have to know the history behind it. I just want to watch the movie and I fucking enjoyed it.
What I thought was really cool that no other superhero movie really does is that when they explain how they got their powers, this is the first movie where they got drunk, did something stupid, and got superpowers. I kind of like that.
I loved it.
I like that. I thought that was kind of cool. Augustino.
Yeah.
Out of the Fantastic Four, which one of those superpowers would you want?
Okay. Let me go through an elimination.
Okay. There's four, so there's not much.
I definitely wouldn't want the Thing. As cool as it is to watch and to be a big badass dude that can just knock people out and step on them.
It's clobbering time.
In this particular movie, they really made you feel for him. I just felt it was depressing. I felt bad for him. Also, I couldn't help but think when I was watching the movie that if you're constantly stuck in that motion, you wouldn't be able to have sex.
Well, you could. It just wouldn't be good for the other person.
Right. Exactly.
No, you can't. He didn't have a dick. He had no dick.
That's true.
He had
That's
no
probably
dick.
why I thought that, because I noticed. He was all rock. He's just all rock.
He was like a rock pile, and it felt like he was buried inside of it. And like, I'm claustrophobic.
It made you feel for him.
And he was really scared. It wasn't just depressing, it was fucking scary. Imagine that, being encased in rock and you didn't know what was going on.
That's
and
why
you're trying,
I wouldn't want that.
I'd be pissed at Miles Teller too. Fucking get back on the drum set and do it again.
Different movie.
Because I know,
different movie.
but still,
It's
the
like, calm
anger
down.
carries over to that movie.
Calm down.
Okay, I'm
okay.
calm. I'm calm.
All right. So I think that would go with Mr. Fantastic is the superpower that I would pick. I know it's weird. He stretches,
gross.
but if I could control which area I could stretch, I would have the biggest penis ever. And then see my whole logic behind this is basically just sex. I guess that's my whole. I don't want to be the thing because I can't have sex, so I want to be Mr. Fantastic. So like I could stretch and do all kinds of kinky things. Wait a minute. You didn't tell me which superhero you would be.
Human Torch.
Why?
Because I could fly, and being on fire. I mean, it seems like he wasn't very hot when he was doing it.
Is dying by being burned alive.
I hate being hot. I hate it.
And I hate it too. I hate being hot.
I hate being
That's
hot.
why I'm sweating right now.
Yeah. These lights.
Okay, so yeah, I hate being hot. I'm a big winter guy, so Human Torch is
You live
out
in
for me.
California. There's no winter here.
I know. That's why I hate it.
I really like Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch. I thought he was great. What I didn't like was the actual fire effect on him. It was a little bit too cartoony.
Well, I thought it was weird that even though he was in full flame mode, you could still tell he's a black dude. But it didn't look like Michael B. Jordan. It just looked like a black dude. It looked like Michael Jordan from Space Jam when it was the computer image of him in like Bugs Bunny and he's dunking.
They should have just put Bugs Bunny in Fantastic Four.
I don't
And
think
it would have
that's
made the
not
movie
what
that much better.
That's not how I was going with it with that.
What did you think was the cheesiest part of this movie?
Definitely the fight scenes. Any fight scene in the movie it's too cheesy for me. Even if you look at the villain's face and the CGI
That was
his
horrible. He I liked his power.
Face. His face is cheesy.
The whole thing was stupid. It looked like an entire movie studio couldn't decide what they wanted him to look like, so they're just like, he looks like this. But he looked like a melted baby doll that was in a car accident and made into a hipster.
I just love everything before they actually turn into the characters.
But
Just
anyway.
watch the movie when they're regular people. Actually,
Jesus.
go see the play. Let's have a play of Fantastic Four.
The Broadway
Yeah,
musical.
there's no CGI. There's no bullshit of the. I turned into this. No, I want to watch the actors besides Michael B. Jordan. Just go.
Starring Patrick Stewart.
I'd watch that. I'd go see that play.
Me too. Well, that's why we get drunk and talk about movies. Well, I'm out of whiskey, and if you were watching, thank you so much for watching. Please comment on our section below. Let us know if you like us, if you agreed with us at all. Just let us know what you think. And don't forget to click subscribe right up here.
Where are you pointing to?
The subscribe button.
That's not where the subscribe should be.
What is that?
They don't subscribe on the URL.
Oh. All the buttons, click all the buttons. If
Okay.
you don't subscribe to us, we're going to make a sequel to Fantastic Four. Thank you. Thank you for watching my movie.